It's hard for me at times, being a math teacher, to think about integrating technology in such a way that the students actually take control of the lesson and, I guess, push each other or teach each other the material. Um, so at the collegiate level, no, I can't think of any technology related activities where students have basically taken the lead in presenting the material or showcasing their ideas through a technology integration in my classroom or in my face-to-face environment. But one thing that I can say that I saw or visually participated in actually was in an eighth grade mathematics classroom. They utilized basically a video game software system that allowed the students to play each other simultaneously with different handheld devices and answer geometry slash pre-algebra type questions for points in time. And even though the teacher had already covered the base knowledge of the material, it allowed the students, through a challenging activity of basically wanting to win the activity, practice their math skills in a fun, interactive environment between their peers. And every time they got an answer correct and submitted the correct answer in the least amount of time, then they could visually see up on the screen their points increasing, and then also the level or their placement within rankings also increasing, which I thought was absolutely amazing. Of course, the setup time for the instructor probably took, somewhere between 30 minutes to an hour, but it was an activity once she got the questions entered in to the system that she could use throughout the year, and the game would automatically just randomly draw questions. So as the year progressed and she presented more material, then she could add more questions in and basically created a cumulative review for the entire year that the students could play in her classroom, or if they wanted to, they could log in online outside of class and play as well. And they actually had access to her quiz or her question banks. So I thought that was pretty amazing. Some things that I was thinking about here, just sitting here just now when I was reading the article, was just ways in my face-to-face class that I could utilize technology in a math classroom and actually basically do a flipped or reverse classroom where the students are the ones interacting and engaging. I do some physical activities, where they plot number lines on large pieces of graph paper and do that activity in groups of 3 to 4. And they're physically up moving around the room, but there is no technology integration other than the overhead projector, which is not nowadays really technology savvy. So I don't know. I'm going to have to ponder on this just a little bit and see, or try to push myself to come up with ideas. So if you guys have any ideas of how I can integrate technology into my face-to-face math classrooms, if you guys will reply and let me know, I would love to hear your feedback and think about, give me some pointers to kind of ponder on and think about as I continue reading through this module.